everybody thought we died.
Well, on the inside, we're both dead. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest about this.
Adam, you sat here months ago. It's literally been months since you sat in this chair. Really, anybody. We had to dust the cobwebs off the podcast studio.
I wasn't sure if any of it was going to work.
Yeah. No, it's archaic equipment.
But it did.
Yeah. I feel like you need to apologize to the people.
Why is it always my fault?
Because I live here. And it's easy for me to do this.
It's easy for me to do this. But it's my fault.
No, 100%. The people know it. They understand it. This is in my backyard. Mm-hmm. And so it's easy for me to be here to do a podcast. It's hard to get you to be here to do a podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, there's something that the people are going to have to know, and that is that I just do not care very much about what they feel.
Yeah. That's pretty obvious. When the fact that we have not done a podcast in months.
You got to keep the people guessing. You got to keep them on their toes.
The people that do follow us, and I've had multiple people, literally like half of dozens that have
half of
who
dozen?
have asked for when is a new podcast coming. I got a guy, his name's Zach.
Did you say? Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
And most of it's been when Adam's done building his home.
Yeah.
There can be some normality again. And so if you followed our podcast over the last however long we've done this little debacle, you guys know that Adam's been, his home burned to the ground back in 20.
In 21.
21, that's right.
21.
Boy, it feels like 20.
Golly, you're not kidding.
Feels like it was a year longer. But you are, 2.5 weeks in your home?
We are approximately that. I don't really know what it is.
I think it's probably about 2.5 weeks.
It's about, something like that.
Something like that. You're about 2.5 weeks moved into your new home. You after collecting that insurance fraud check.
Yeah.
From burning your home down yourself.
Yeah.
You were able to, because who wouldn't want to essentially be homeless for 2.5 years?
It makes logical sense.
It does.
That somebody would want this in their life.
Yeah. Just kidding. Adam didn't fraudulently burn his house down. Allegedly did not burn his house down. No, that's not what happened. But your home did burn to the ground. No one died. And that's unfortunate because the kittens that started it, it would have been okay.
One of them did.
Well, but he didn't die.
Snowflake.
Snowflake. So we come that karma is real.
Vengeance is mine, declares the Lord.
God is just.
God
and
is
we
just.
we want to lean towards you. You had 2 kittens. One of them is still alive.
Brownie
is still alive.
Kill Brownie, kill meow meow.
But
Brownie's our hunting cat.
He is. We went turkey hunting, and Brownie came with us.
Yeah.
Not ideal for hunting a bird to have a cat.
You know what
there.
we should take? How about a bobcat?
Seems
logical.
We walked in the dark and realized that Brownie followed us the whole way.
He was a kitten and he was curious.
He was. He went with us.
He's like, what is that purring sound?
But Snowflake was killed by what we believe to be a bird.
A hawk.
A hawk took it out. Right? Isn't that what we're leaning towards?
That was the swift justice.
Yeah, that was the swift justice that was brought.
Of the Lord.
But you moved into your home. It's a beautiful home, and I will just say we're glad to have you back.
It is. It feels good to be some semblance of normal. It's not finished, but I mean that is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
When it rains, it gets a little wet in there.
It gets a little bit. When you're missing half your roof,
it's not.
That's not true.
Not just
true.
Little things, right?
Small things like. We haven't finished our master shower, our bathroom. Our master bathroom's not done. We got to do tile and some other things. You can
tell, too, because you've got a little funk to you.
Got a little stench.
Yeah, a little duck buttery.
A little ducky.
Can we say that?
I don't know.
We did.
It's too late.
It's a little buttery.
It's not going to get edited.
It's a little duck buttery.
A little ducky.
Little ducky.
But it's fine.
No, your kids are... everybody's in.
Yeah.
Addie Faye gave me the grand tour.
Yes, she did.
I take a bath here with Bubba.
I take a bath.
with Bubba.
She talks like a angry Cockney British guy.
Yeah.
She has no THs. They're all Fs. Like, take a bath. Take a bath.
Yeah. Anyways, but you're moved in. We're super excited for that. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Let's try not to burn this one down.
Let's try. Gosh, if that happens, I'm gone. I don't know where I'm going, but it ain't
what,
here.
Honestly, could you imagine?
I
do know a guy who lost 2 homes.
I don't.
He wasn't a very nice guy, so I wasn't.
So you didn't feel quite.
I mean, it was a bad deal.
Yeah.
He was a neighbor to a lease that I hunted on at Sulphur.
Yeah.
And he wasn't very nice to me. Kept accusing me of trespassing, and then his house burned, and I was just like, well, the Lord's. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I really felt bad. His home did burn twice.
I can't imagine going
times.
through. I can't imagine going through this twice. It's such an upheaval of your life. It is such an upheaval of your life.
Yeah, think about the people who needed this podcast, and you couldn't deliver it.
You couldn't do it. Do it. It's just, I'm sorry, everybody. I just let all of you down. Every single one of you.
Yeah.
Let you all down.
Yeah.
It's just a bad thing. It's a bad thing to cancel doing something like this, something so meaningful for so many, for all half a dozen of them.
I feel a hint of sarcasm.
No.
This segment is brought to you by Deer Camp Coffee. We're so excited to once again be partnered with our good friends at Deer Camp, and we appreciate them and their sponsoring of the podcast.
I drained a whole cup of it already.
Because it is important, Adam.
It's
important.
It is important
to people that pay us
for this programming.
Yeah, that you're
neglecting.
You've neglected. You owe Deer Camp an apology.
Deer Camp, I am sorry. I'm sorry that a cat burned my house down, and I had to stop doing the podcast for a little while. I hope and beg for your forgiveness.
It was because we've done a lot since the house is burned.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been the finishing. Like, it was like once you got like halfway through, and then like you really had to start paying attention.
Oh yeah,
like
there was a lot there. It really was like, oh, this is not like it's going to check in every now and then and stuff like that. But then when you got to these finishing phases, it's like you got.
What was it too? What was it? What was it? One time when you went in and they were like the measurement was so far off. What was that? Like there was a gap in a wall. What was it? You came in and was like, guys, this is like 18 inches off.
I mean, I can think of a multitude of things. Like number one, going in and like, hey, did you guys remember to frame these for the barn doors that were going to be, or like the pocket doors? Like, oh yeah, we're going to come back and do that later.
No, you're not. You're going to do it now.
How are you going to do that later? Oh, we'll do it. Okay.
By tearing the wall down and doing it again. Yeah. That's how you're going to do it.
By destroying your entire place. Yeah, no. There's multiple things. There's one wall that was approximately 2 feet off, and it's like, hey guys, and like, oh, you meant it to do it like the plans.
2 feet's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of off.
That's a lot of off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they had to reframe the same pocket door in the girls' bathroom. Like, I want to say I know it was at least 4, but it could have been 4, maybe 5 times, because it was like too much offset to this way. It's like, no, it's supposed to be in the middle, and then they overcompensated, went all the way to the other side, and then it was like, okay, no, they went all the way back. So that is just building a house in general, though. It's just the way it is. It's just
wouldn't know, buddy.
It's just a cluster of crazy.
Although I am really handy with tools.
Yes, you are super handy.
Get a little Red Bull in my blood. Listen, when we go to lunch today, I may eat on the ceiling.
Yeah.
because we filmed today some product highlight stuff for Deer Camp Coffee.
Yes.
And so
you have to
in the process, I drank a substantial amount of Deer Camp Coffee.
Can you redo it?
And
Sorry, I wasn't recording on that one.
So now we're going to follow that up.
Follow that up with that.
Look at me.
Yeah.
I am the epitome of health.
Just solid as a rock. Solid as a rock.
My heart is waving a white flag.
The caffeine intake. I'm going to go ahead and hit this zero sugar.
That sun-kissed?
Zero sugar sun-kissed orange, because I'm going to go ahead and
pour it in the old Wellston Tiger Cup?
Pour it in the old Wellston Tiger Cup. It's got a little Deer Camp Coffee residual in it. I'm sure it's going to be.
That'll be an interesting
little. It's going to be delicious.
So you know what's amazing is that filled that up.
Almost.
Okay, the fizz is what I saw. Yeah.
Oh man, that's good though.
Isn't it good?
Oh, it's hard to beat that one.
So Adam, we are. It's hard to believe that we are almost through season 13 of Final Descent Outdoors.
It's great. Well, to the viewer,
we're just
we're just about
now halfway.
Yeah.
But to us on the back end of the production, it's almost done.
Yeah, we're about to be through.
When was the last time Brad Clay edited more than 2 episodes in a season?
Season 6, maybe.
So 7 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Ja-boy.
We've got a real good flow going. I
feel like you're wanting to make this a normality thing now.
No, this is new. This is the new normal.
This is the new normal. I have edited how many of the first 9 episodes?
8.
8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
No, because you did Mexico.
I did 1.
And Jake did 1.
Jake did 1. So we're almost through 10 episodes.
Yeah, so I've done 8.
So you've done 8, and then they come to the color, sound, and finalization phase, and I spend a day on knocking that out, and
they go to the network.
They gone.
So but it's been good.
Mm-hmm.
It's been good. We have rolled out 10 of our 13 episodes pretty much to the network.
Mm-hmm. And they're good too. It's not like we've been skimping on.
Well,
anything.
I mean, I feel like Brad Clay is skimping.
Huh?
You know what I mean? It's me doing the editing is a bit of a skimp.
I don't think so.
I'll be honest.
I think
like
they're
there's
good.
a difference. There's a difference between you and Jake and me.
It's not bad.
I didn't say I'm bad at it, but I'm not Adam Carter.
Well, everybody has their strengths, and
then why are we having me be the primary editor of Final Descent Outdoors? Because it's not my strength. But I'll admit.
But it's not been bad. Like, what's been nice about it is
you ever gone to a restaurant and went, you know what, this meal is not bad.
It's not bad.
It wasn't bad.
I'd pay $1 menu rate for that.
It's not bad. Was it great? No. What's been your favorite Brad Clay edit so far? What episode? It ain't many my kills because I think I only. This is why we have a staff, because now I filmed a lot of death. I'm there for a lot of death.
I think.
What do you think's the best one so far?
I like every single one of them has been real. Like, there's not been a single episode that's not been just action. Like, there's not been one that's just like.
Listen, I'm not gonna
dragging.
I'm not gonna date you. You're not trying to impress me.
I'm trying to think of which one I like the best, because every single one of them that's come in so far, I've been like, that's a pretty good episode. That's a pretty good episode. I'm not mad about that one at all.
Okay.
I really like I like the one with Brant and Roy and you. And are you in that one?
Yeah, I shoot a
and
pig.
Noel?
I shoot a pig.
Like, that one's an action-packed episode.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's an action-packed episode, good deer in it, and it's full. It is a full episode of action.
That's this week's episode.
Like, when you sent that one over to me, I had to go in and cut things. I had to shorten stuff because it was there's so much stuff in it.
Yeah. That's
like I had to go in and change things.
So we watched Noel shoot 3 or 4 pigs,
and
then he kills a really nice buck with his bow in Texas, and then we go to Brant, and Brant shoots 2 pigs, and then kills a nice buck in Texas. And then...
So, at that point, we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 8 animals dead.
Yeah.
And,
there's dead.
And before half of the episode is over.
Yeah, and then we go to Texas with me and my buddy Roy Lasagna.
Mr. Stouffer.
Roy Stouffer. We go
Mr.
to...
Stouffer.
We...
Give me a lasagna. Was that too much?
It's just close to lunch.
I know. Butler.
Oh, my gosh. We already decided. It's been a long time. When's the last time you ate at Texlahoma Barbecue?
Last time I was over here.
It's like 3 months ago.
Well, I think we ate tacos last time we were. No?
Buddy, I can't remember what I ate last Tuesday.
I don't know.
I don't remember what the last thing was.
It would have been when I was here.
Honestly, when's the last time you've been to my house?
It's probably been...
Well, Addie came. Addie was here.
Yeah, well, we came and you guys watched the kids for us.
Ava, not kids. Kid.
That's
Ava,
right.
My daughter watched.
Addie
Faye.
The tornado herself.
Mm-hmm.
Watched Addie while we went and
bought a bed.
Looked for a bed.
Yeah.
Shop for a bed, which that's a whole fun experience in itself.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love it. Love all of it. Going through the ringer on that old dude. Got some companies I'd like to talk about publicly.
Bro, here we are.
So we've got to finish talking. We rabbit trailed off the episode. We didn't finish talking about. We lost it at lasagna. I screwed it all up talking about food.
All right. So me and Roy Stouffer go to Miller Brothers Outfitters in Fluvanna, Texas, right outside Snyder. Anyway, we head to Texas. I was joined by our friend Cal.
Mm-hmm.
My friend Kalina.
Mm-hmm. We will see her in about 10 days.
Yeah, we're gonna be. We'll be doing that too.
10 days.
Filming some stuff in Brady, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so me and Roy and Cal came for a day, but we deer hunted, and I didn't shoot a deer, but I did shoot a pig. And that all's in that episode, man. So there's like 10.
There's 10 animals.
10
in one episode. I mean, that's crazy.
It's pretty wild. And really, we finished really, really strong because of, how it ends up kind of shaking down. We ended up with, that happens. We have Paul's episode. Well, we got the Cornish brothers. I don't remember how many. There's 5 or 6 deer get shot. 2 great bucks. Michigan public land deer.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like 150s?
2 good 150 inch.
Well, one's a good, in the 150s. One of them's a little bit smaller, but still is a great public land deer. My goodness. Heavy, short time, but he's real heavy, cool deer. And then we have Paul Powers. Is that what's next?
Yeah. Then we go to Paul.
Yeah. His kids, he's just out here just slaying big bucks.
It's just silly.
His kids have killed bigger deer than me.
It's just,
and they're 9.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I hate myself today.
Yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah, so that's a good episode. But we did have a cool experience we haven't talked about. This would be a good time to talk about is our Florida trip.
Oh yeah.
Our annual Florida trip.
That was packed.
We went and hunted with one of the dozens of people that listen to this podcast on the reg, who will be blown away that we are back.
Just thrilled.
Our buddy Cliff Lightsey with 5L Outfitters. Huge shout out to Cliff. Takes care of us, man.
Cliff. 100 pounds is awful big for a rabbit.
It's a great Cliff line.
Yeah.
100 pounds awful big for a rabbit. We go and we had our friends from CVA come with us.
Yes.
And so we had Trish and we had Phil,
Chris
from CVA came in, and none of them. Now, Chris had killed an alligator.
Yeah.
But Phil and Trish had not.
No.
And so we ended up actually parting ways. Me and you.
Oh, it was packed.
It was a packed 3 days.
It was a packed trip.
4 days. We were there 4 days. 4 days. Flying to Tampa. You rent a car. You drop me off at an Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
And leave.
Yeah.
I went to bed.
Yes, you did.
I just went and slept.
Because our flight was not late in the day.
No, it was bright early.
We got to the airport at like 4, didn't we?
Yeah, it was early. Yeah, it was super early because I'm cheap. And
we got there. I ain't mad about it.
Well, I will say this. I almost didn't bring you.
I'm complicated.
You are complicated. You were like, well, I've got a personnel committee meeting for the First Baptist Church of Wellston on Sunday night. You know how much that committee meeting cost me? $600. It cost me $600 more to fly out on Monday than Sunday night because Adam had to be at the personnel committee at the First Baptist Church in Wellston.
I don't remember what the meeting was at this point.
It was. I mean,
it wasn't a committee meeting. It was something like a. I don't remember what it was, but it was something I was. It was
a committee on committee.
Committee on committee on committees on committees.
You had something, and it did cost.
Something.
It cost me $600. Yeah, and I will not forget it.
That's fine.
Once again, you just don't care.
That's fine.
We could have flown. We could have flown Allegiant, bro.
Could have.
Cheap, son.
Could have.
Cheap. It would have cost. Literally, it was like round trip was like $269.
Yeah,
for both of us.
It's
instead $1,200.
That's fine.
It was something like that.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine because you didn't pay for it.
It's fine. Well, you could have taken somebody else if you wanted to. I wouldn't have been mad about it.
Yeah, you would have.
I wouldn't have been mad about
not eating at Hours Creole Smokehouse. You would have been mad about it.
It would have sucked not to eat at Hours, but I would have understood.
Okay.
I would have understood.
Well, anyway, this is Festivus. We're here to share our grievances.
Yeah.
So I got that off my chest. Anyway.
And that's done.
So we flew to Florida, dropped me off at Airbnb. We had our ministry banquet winner came, drove in. Big Jim. Big Jim drove in, came to the Airbnb, and I went bow fishing with our buddies from Twisted Limb Bow Fishing. We go out, shoot stingray, shoot sheephead, had a great time. Just hammering down.
On about 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, it was. We had a good time. But you went.
Meanwhile,
you took the rental car, drove 3 hours.
Drove 3 hours
to almost Miami,
and almost died on the way there
because
I was also only on about 2 hours of sleep. So you get into that point in the afternoon where you're just driving. I literally had to stop and get out and go into a gas station, just like walk around. Did you buy anything? No. I just walked around to get my blood flowing.
Well, they had a really great selection of those mini Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, it was. It was rough.
It was rough. All the selection of the gas station.
Rough.
But you went down and you filmed. Phil killed a gator that night.
Yep.
With Cliff.
Yeah.
And so you did that. I filmed all night. Stayed up all night.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get back. We sleep a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, you get up. You guys go kill another alligator. No, you killed 2 that morning.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all killed 2 alligators that morning with the folks from CVS. So I wasn't even there with the sponsors.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
It's what you do, guys. As a host of a TV show, when you take a sponsor, don't show up.
Don't show up.
Just don't even go.
Don't work with them.
Don't show up.
You just go.
Just line it all up and then don't show.
Have fun.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I show up, get to the hotel. They're done hunting.
Yeah.
Everybody's killed out. And I'm like, wow, cool. Okay.
Super
neat.
And
then we ate lunch and they went home.
Yeah.
So it's like, I didn't get to hang out with them. You did. Hope they like you. If that relationship ends, it's your fault.
That's fine.
CVA's like, well, guys, it was really good up until that.
Add it to the list of grievances.
Oh gosh, yeah, we lost our gun sponsor because of Adam.
Because of me.
Because I hate myself today. That's gonna be the name of the podcast.
Yeah,
I hate myself today.
Yeah.
But anyway, but Jim, not only did he buy at our ministry banquet the bow fishing trip, he also bought the alligator trip, and so we had to go, and then he ended up killing 2 more alligators.
Mm-hmm. Brought his kids with him.
Mm-hmm. And so it was just carnage. Just definitely carnage. It was a lot. So we do that. And then
my favorite thing about that was getting back in the truck and Cliff getting after you, messing with you. He had you going. Oh, he had you going so good, too.
He did.
Oh, he had you going bad.
So Jim had bought, I didn't realize this, but he had bought back-to-back years our alligator.
Yeah,
hunt.
yeah.
Didn't know it.
Yeah.
And so he had bought back-to-back years the alligator hunt. Didn't realize it. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Shows up, is essentially like, hey, these are both from the auction.
Take them both on one time.
And Cliff plays it like he didn't know about it, and that Cliff's pissed off about it. He's going to charge me. He wants me to pay for the gator.
And he's like, so what's this deal about him claiming that he's got 2 gators? And you're like, haha. And he's like, no, I'm serious.
Oh, I know, bro.
Oh, and he had you going.
He did.
And I'm just sitting
like, whatever, bro. I'll just write you a check. Like, if I got to pay for it, it's fine. Whatever, bro. It's just money.
Gosh.
It's just money.
And he's like, I'll just mess with you.
I know, gosh.
Dang it, Cliff.
I know, bro. He did have me, too.
He did have you going,
too. He did. I love Cliff, man. He is,
He's one of those guys, though, that when he gets going on set,
like the first time I met him, he was like, we got to swim this canal. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I've seen probably 25 alligators in this canal. And he's like, we're going to have to swim it. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we got to get to the other side. There's no way to get to there's another canal on the other side. There's a big gator over there. And we got to swim it. Dude, I'm standing on that bank of this with my shoes off.
You're ready to get in?
I was like, this just seems... He's like, we'll be fine. Just don't make a lot of noise when you're swimming across.
Just paddle real slow.
Yeah, I was trying to get Daniel on. It was Daniel and DJ and Kendall Jones. And I'm like, which one of y'all are going with him? They're like, none of us.
You're crazy. I ain't getting in there.
Cliff carried the gun. I carried the camera. Cliff said, I'll film it. Anyway, so he's always messing with me. But so that's not even my favorite. Like, that was an all awesome part of the trip. It's still not my favorite part of the trip. So we end up saying, all right, we're done. We're going to fly out. We're supposed to fly out Thursday morning. So I think we flew in Monday. We got there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So
we were supposed to fly out.
Our flight was supposed to be at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Thursday morning.
Right.
We were going to be in Oklahoma City at 8:30 a.m.
I blocked that part out.
So we drive to Tampa,
mm-hmm.
where we're flying out of. And that's where our, just north of there, in Tarpon Springs, about 40 minutes, is where our buddy owns his restaurant.
Yeah.
Right? So Ours Creole Smokehouse, our buddy Doug. And so we're like, hey, we had dinner reservations. We're going to go eat at Ours Creole Smokehouse. And on top of that, because Jill Boy's cheap, we were going to sleep upstairs of Ours Creole Smokehouse. We went and bought air mattresses and pillows.
It would have been fine.
I was in $100.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
And we were going to leave them there because we were like, now we can always stay here.
We got a place to stay above ours.
Right, above ours. Come spend a few. That's right.
Hours of sleep. On an air mattress.
Yeah.
There's pillows and everything.
Above a restaurant.
That's
you just
fine.
wake up smelling just delicious.
Doug, we're going to need you here to cook us some
3
breakfast.
3 a.m. I just take a bite out of your arm. Just
oh,
it's so good. Anyway, so we are talking to Doug, and in the meantime, I get a notification, and it says that your it's while we were driving to Tampa. Actually, I get a notification that our flight has been changed.
Your flight's been delayed.
Yeah, our flight now leaves at 5:30 p.m.
Yeah, 12-hour swing.
12-hour swing, and because Ja Boy here is cheap, I bought the cheapest tickets, and they're like, you cannot change these flights.
You cannot do any. You are at the mercy.
I'm at mercy of American Airlines.
You are at the mercy of the American Airlines, where you do not want to be at the mercy of.
No, you
ever.
Don't. You don't.
Ever.
You don't. It's not where you want to be, and that's where I found myself. And so now we're like, dude, we've got essentially all day Thursday now.
Yeah, now we're here.
We're here. And so I started looking for a fishing guide.
It's like, well, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Might as well go fishing.
Right?
Yeah.
And so we ended up getting connected to Captain Jeff.
From
Captain
Doug.
Jeff Vickers. Yeah, through Doug. Doug makes this connection for us.
And it was like a connection through a connection
through a connection.
Like, it was like it's two people removed.
Yeah, Doug had never met Jeff.
Captain Jeff.
But he knew who he was.
Yeah.
And ends up connecting us, get his phone number. No, don't know the dude.
No.
Never met him.
Mm-mm.
And he's like, where are you guys staying at? Well, like, so we get on the phone. We're eating dinner, and I'm started texting him. He's like,
yeah.
He's like, well, why don't you guys just, instead of sleeping on air mattresses, because I got extra bedrooms in my house, just come stay at my house.
Seems fine.
At this point. I mean, I don't know the guy. Here's the deal. I'm sure my kidneys.
He saw you and was like, we can't do anything with those.
Yeah, right. He saw how much Red Bull and Deer Camp coffee are in my system. He said those kidneys are shot, so they're not worth taking.
It's not worth it.
And nobody will buy a ginger's kidneys.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's a really rare blood type.
Very. Yeah.
Put these kidneys in anybody else with non-ginger hair.
Blood type L.
Just kill you.
Blood type L. Leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, it's too much.
Too much.
But anyway, so we end up going and staying. We go to Jeff's house. Now, once again, we have not slept a ton. Like, we're both still very, very tired.
Yeah. So are we 3 days in at that point?
Arrived Monday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday.
So we're at Wednesday at this point.
This is our day. This is our day to. We've talked about. This is our day to just sleep.
Yeah, and we've got a cumulative.
No, we did hit a beach that day.
That we were like, well, what are we gonna do? Like,
we did. We went and had lunch at the beach.
We're gonna go to this. We're gonna go to Honeymoon Island.
We did. It was me and you, bro, at Honeymoon Island.
We were like, where are we gonna go? How about Honeymoon Island? I heard they got good fried shrimp po' boys.
That's what we did, bro.
That's when you know that you're fat. You're really desperate. I'll go eat fried shrimp at Honeymoon Island. I don't care what it looks like. I heard they got real good shrimp.
That's it, bro. Hey, man, I'm confident in.
I ain't mad about it.
I
think we had a little fun with it. It's yeah. Let them think what they want to think.
That's right. I think we did even play it up a couple times.
I think we did.
Sweetheart,
hey, honey,
the shrimp's here.
Give me some more cocktail sauce and some tartar sauce, please. Thanks, babe.
Oh my gosh,
it's fine. Honeymoon Island.
Yeah, we
highly recommend the shrimp.
I totally forgot that we went to Honeymoon Island together.
But it was beautiful. Water was great.
It's like me and Brett.
Riding on the Sea-Doo. That was also discussed.
We did talk about riding.
We also discussed renting one Sea-Doo for the two of us.
Me and Brett didn't. We had other plans that popped up, but it was it was a good time. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so we go to Jeff's, get there, and he's like, hey. Bunch of the captains meet at this little bar and grill and just have a little hangout time. And he goes, they also do like a fly casting competition.
Yeah.
He's like, we'll just go hang out for a little bit. And I'm like, hey, okay, I'm a guest. I don't want to be rude.
For a little bit.
Yeah, just for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm tired.
Because we are legitimately at 3 days in, running on a maximum
10 hours,
maximum of 10 hours of sleep at this point
in 3 days.
We are definitely on like to the point where you're starting to get like sick.
Yeah. No, and
like you're not okay.
I don't do well. I gotta sleep, man.
Yeah,
I gotta sleep. So we're not well, mentally, emotionally, or physically.
And we crossed that threshold into ridiculousness where you're like,
yeah, so we get there.
You've lost all sense.
And we go with Jeff, and it actually turned out to be a lot of fun.
It was a good time.
Being in those environments, I'm not in those very often. You know, where I go and there's just like, it's like this little bar and they got, there's some food or whatever, but there's just people just mingling. I'm not a very social person. I don't hang out with people very much. I don't really have any friends. Just being honest. I don't do things. Right?
Oh, this is me agreeing with you this whole time.
Yeah, right. That's me. So it was fun because there were some interesting people.
There were interesting people. We played darts,
and me and you played darts.
We played darts for a long time.
I'll tell you this: we played darts enough that my right arm hurt.
We played, and it got to the point where we were like starting to call shots. It was like, all right, from across the room.
Yeah, we did.
Across the room, left-handed. Everybody back up. Yeah.
We had fun,
and so
we played darts, hung out with Jeff, got to know him a little bit more, go back to his house, sleep 4 hours.
Yeah, not long enough.
And he keeps saying, we're going to catch 100 fish tomorrow. And I'm like,
we're going to catch 100 fish. We ain't doing anything until we catch 100 fish.
Jeff, we have to leave by 1.
Yeah, we got to go.
Like, we have to be off the water at 1, grab our stuff, get to the airport. Like,
he's like, no problem.
He's like, we'll catch 100 fish. And I'm like, Jeff, there's no way, dude. Yeah. Like, how can you catch 100 fish?
Yeah.
In that amount of time. And he's like, we're going to catch a bunch of sea trout.
We'll cast your net on the other side.
Okay. All right. Are you comparing Jeff to Jesus? I'm not. I mean, he did have some good hair. Jeff's got good hair.
Jeff had good hair.
Jeff's got good hair.
He did have good hair.
He's got a good hair, good tan.
Yeah.
You know, it's like he fishes every day.
It's like he fishes. Like his office is in a boat.
It is. Yeah, he's got great hair.
Multiple times.
We get up. We go out with Jeff in the morning. And we pull up to one of the most beautiful sandbars.
It was amazing.
Just out in the middle of
the Gulf.
It's beautiful. It's sandbar. And we absolutely
slaughtered
sea trout.
I mean, just like I could have stuck my finger in the water and pulled fish out. Wouldn't have wanted to because I don't know if you've seen inside of a sea trout's mouth.
It's a lot of teeth in there.
They got them teeth that you don't want.
We absolutely slaughtered it. I mean, it was, as Josiah would say, a bloodbath.
It was a bloodbath.
It was a bloodbath.
Yeah.
We absolutely tow it up from the flow up.
Yeah.
Killed it, bro.
And only 2 people fishing it. It's not like one of us was running camera and Jeff was fishing.
This is 2 guys fishing.
And one of us. So
yeah.
This is not like, you had 3 dudes each catching 33 fish. It was, there's 50 per person. Like, it was not joking around.
No.
We pulled right up on that sandbar and just started drifting back. And he was like, throw it over there.
Wham.
Boom. I mean, your bait hit the water. And
it was one of the funnest trips that I've ever been on.
It was so much fun. It's like up there comparable for me. Like, I love going to like Texoma and going striper fishing. Because when you get in them, it's just like pow, 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 pow.
Yep.
And it was like that. Like, you could not get your bait in the water. And then we're reeling it in. And you look down in the water, and there's 30.
Yeah. Following yours.
Just all the way up to the edge of the boat, just pounding it.
Oh, yeah.
The whole way there.
Oh, it's so much fun, man.
Gosh, it was a blast.
So we're going to put all that in an episode.
Yeah.
So we did. We fished.
2 episodes.
Yeah, we're doing Florida by day, Florida by night.
Yeah.
Day and night.
Mm-hmm.
Free on mine and night. And night.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be what we kind of close the year out on, episode wise.
Yeah.
Is Florida, and you're editing those, by the way.
God, there's a lot of footage.
Well, it's not my problem.
Yeah, there's a lot of footage there.
Yeah.
Started going through it all, and it's just there's a bunch.
Maybe 3 episodes.
There's a bunch of stuff.
4 episodes. Just get a jump start on season 14.
Yeah. To be continued.
Carry it over a year.
To be continued. I hope you tuned in last year. You're going to be really lost in context.
Yeah,
just jump out halfway through the fishing trip. It's like,
yeah.
To be continued.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Here we are with Captain Jeff Vickers.
Still here.
Which I got to go back. We're going to go back. He wants to come tarpon fishing.
Oh, yeah. God, that's a whole nother game.
It was so much fun. So if you're in Florida, the Tampa area, man, I can't recommend a more awesome
easy.
captain.
It was fun, laid back. And we caught 100 fish and took a break on the sandbar. And
we did. Yeah, we took a dip.
We recorded like a whole podcast with him.
We did. We did a whole we did an hour-long radio show.
And caught 100 fish.
And got
out of there by 1 o'clock. Like, it was, and we didn't, it's not like we got out there at like 4 in the morning. Like, we started fishing at like 9?
Yeah. Yeah, by the time we were fishing.
It was not like early. Like, it was morning.
Yeah.
So it was a blast.
Yeah, it was so much fun. It was such a great trip. Blast. So that'll be some of the episodes coming up.
Oh yeah.
Adam, it's getting close to.
It's getting close to lunchtime.
Yeah.
It's
So what are we doing again today?
Today we are gonna go eat at Texlahoma Barbecue. I think
that's what we're gonna do. I initially said that I felt like I could eat some street tacos.
Mm-hmm. Then I mentioned one thing.
The butler.
The butler.
Can you explain to the people what the butler is?
The butler. I hope if you're listening to this and it's lunchtime, you're probably going to be stopping somewhere soon. because the Butler is a baked potato, a large baked potato,
very large,
mind you,
very large football.
And it is.
I mean, it's a football.
It is a 9U football sized potato. It is there, and that potato is loaded with butter, cheese, sour cream, baked beans, a little bit of pulled pork,
chopped brisket,
a hot link
sliced over the top,
and then they take a rib, a perfect juicy rib from Texahoma, and they set that on top of that. And then they expect you to go be productive after you eat that lunch.
Lord, thank you for allowing us to eat swine.
Thank you for Acts chapter.
Yes.
Is it 7?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I thank you for the unclean.
For the sheet. The sheet that you showed
bro.
Peter.
Yeah, bro, because I'm telling you, that swine be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
It's good stuff.
And so we're gonna eat some Texahoma barbecue today.
It's gonna be good.
It's been a minute. I ate there twice last week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I ate there twice last week. I met a guy. I speak this weekend at a men's event here in Oklahoma City, and so the director of that event wanted me to meet. And he's like, "You want to meet at Texahoma Barbecue?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Okay.
I'll buy you lunch. Okay. I guess I can eat there. And then on Tuesday, the boys were out of school, and me and Joe loaded up. Joe's my rib man, dude.
He's the rib man.
Josiah Clay, that cat just can pound.
He can eat some ribs.
Yeah, that's his
stuff.
jam. No, he loves it. So that was what we did. So I've ate there twice, and that's why I mentioned street tacos sound good. But you know what? I haven't had a Butler in a long time.
It's been a long
and I'll be honest with you, I don't have a lot going on this afternoon, so I can nap.
We didn't need you to turn that other episode out. Chip, chop, chip.
When's it due?
It's due not
this Monday.
But next Monday.
Oh, no problem, bro.
It's not due this Monday.
Wasn't for like last minute, none would ever get done, baby. Hey. It's so true. College football is also back. This is my favorite time of year, Adam.
Fall is starting to be here now.
This is not hoodie weather, but I'm wearing a hoodie.
It is not. This morning was really nice, though.
No, it was nice. I'm wearing a hoodie because we filmed in this today.
Yeah.
I was filming some stuff, and so it's not hoodie weather outside, but I am dreaming of it.
Mm-hmm. It's
time for it. Of a fall.
We both got football going on right now.
We do, man.
The Little League football is happening.
I'm coaching my 6-year-old son's flag football team. We're the Las Vegas Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And we got absolutely skull dragged last night. Skull dragged. We played last week, and we played a team. It's first grade, second grade.
Yeah.
I don't have a second grader. I just have first graders. We played a team last week, the Minnesota Vikings, who only had one first grader, and they're all second graders. And the game ends in a tie, 0-0 tie.
Yeah.
Right? And it was we played great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, bro, we played so good. Got inside the 5 3 times, didn't score.
Yeah.
Oh, threw an interception on the goal line. Just little things. First game jitters. Hey,
yeah.
Game 2, we're ready. These kids roll out. They're little,
mm-hmm.
and I thought, bro, these are a bunch of first graders. We
can do it.
We got them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Lose camera.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. I thought we got them. Guess what, bud?
You didn't get them. You got curb stomped.
We got absolutely curb stomped. Well, they beat us by 3 touchdowns last night.
Golly.
We could not. It was like they would run a play and we would watch them run and be like, oh, yeah, I got to go pull their flag. Like
yeah.
We participated as the audience on the field.
It was just so beautiful.
Yeah, it was like, that's a great play.
That's a great play. Oh,
I got to go. Yeah,
tackle them.
We got skull drag.
That's part of it.
I do not handle losing well. Poor Sterling. I can say stuff to my kid that I can't say to other kids.
Yeah.
Right? And so he got beat on a long pass.
Yeah.
And kid scores a touchdown. and I just was like, he cooked you, bro. He dipped you in the batter, son, and he put you in the fryer, and he absolutely cooked you, son. That's what I'm telling my 6-year-old son as we walk down the sideline.
Yeah.
Do I regret it? No, I don't.
No.
Will it make him better? I don't know. We'll find out.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
But we got skull dragged, and so I will say this. This is my Tim Tebow post-game loss, is that I apologize to the Raider Nation.
Uh-huh.
I apologize for the lack of effort from the Wednesday Night Lights.
Mm-hmm.
So we play on Wednesdays. Organization, because we did not give the people. There's people paid money to get in there and watch that game.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we need
paid good money.
We all need to give them some money back.
Yeah.
Because we didn't show up. And I'll tell you this, next Wednesday, the Las Vegas Raiders are going to show up.
And they're going to show up.
They will. They'll show up ready to play. We're going to be focused.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be ready to play. And if we're not, we're going to get skull dragged again.
Yep.
And I'm gonna become an announcer and retire and become a color analyst.
Yeah.
If we get skull dragged like that again. It's a bad deal.
Bad deal.
We're just chasing kids. That's our main thing right now.
Yeah.
Need to start focusing on deer hunting. I think we're 20-something days away from opening time. I open it up. I'm headed to Woods County Whitetails.
Yeah.
October 1st through the 5th.
All right.
I'm going to go up and see if I can't arrow a buck with my buddy
Roy.
My Roy Potter.
Roy the Potter.
The people that also own Okie Hides, our hunting blind sponsor. So anyway, a lot going on. I know it's been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be back, Adam.
Yeah.
When do you think we'll do another one?
I don't know.
3 months?
Something like that. We can
just a little teaser.
Pencil it in.
Okay.
We'll pencil it in. Just give everybody a taste. Got to keep them coming back. Got to keep them in want and need. All half dozen of
I'm
them.
pretty sure I'm going to have to resubmit all the documentation stuff for us to be back on Spotify.
Okay.
All that. Because it took so long to do that.
That's unfortunate. For you. For you, really.
Yeah, it's a lot of work for me. Adam, how can people find you if they wanted to find you?
They can find me on YouTube. We've been posting here lately. Been coming out with videos, updates on what's going on in the world of the Carter family.
Okay.
So,
okay.
It's been good.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, that's where our best way to find us is Hurley Films on YouTube. Check in with us. Let us know how you're doing.
Josiah always gripes at me because I don't say make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, but we would appreciate if you would do that. Like and subscribe to the Final Descent Outdoors channel. You can also make sure you go and do the same for Adam over at Hurley Films.
Mm-hmm.
You can also find us on all the social medias. You can find us at FinalDescentOutdoors.com. You can go there and buy some of our merch. I'm rocking one of the FDO hats. Got FDO hoodie on today. Lots of good stuff there for you to check out. And then, like I said, follow us on all of our social medias. Instagram, FD Outdoors. Twitter, FD Outdoors. And then you go to YouTube or to Facebook, and you'll just find us at Final Descent Outdoors. You'll find us there. Yeah, it's Finally Decent Outdoors.
Finally Decent Outdoors.
Finally Decent.
.com.
Yeah.
.com.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yes. It's been a minute, but the minute is worth it when you finally get to experience it.
Okay.
Most people would say that.
Okay.
I feel like.
All right.
I feel like that's what it would be like.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and hopefully I can get Adam back over here to do another one.
We'll see.
Yep.